Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Hardcoder. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the generator function. I don't know you know about this or not, but if you don't know, then this video is only for you. So this generator function is not like a regular function, the regular ones. The regular function is called, it does not returns any code or anything, any one output. This generator function always return one object, and this object like two types of value, that is done, another first one is value, another one is done. That done means that generator, that means it is a iterable methods. Okay, so I'm creating, so I'm giving the example, then you will get. So for generator function, the syntax is look like this: function, then start, then that function name. I'm giving the function name like generator. Okay, so it will take one argument like a. I'm taking this argument, and here first I'm returning. So for returning yield, this yield actually return the output, or means that functional return that yield a. Okay, then again I'm returning yield a multiply by 3, again yield multiply by 5. So if you just return a multiple by 10, so now this, when you just return, then if you want to use yield, then that next yield will not work. That yield means it will give the output, but still next line should be execution, but executable. Okay, so this yield, it will return first a, then a into 3, then a into 5, then a into 10, like that way this generator actually return. So let's look into that output. So like I'm creating one function, and variable like gen, then generator. Okay, I'm passing 10 over there. Now if you write console.log and try to output this gen, then you will get only the object generator. It will return one object. So how you will get? First gen dot next. If you write next, then it will give one object. Okay, like this object, the first one is done, and this value is for 10, means this one actually returns. Hello. Okay, then if you dot value, then you will get the value only 10. Okay, again I am consoling. Now you will get this one. Okay, means 30 you will get. See, this one 10, then 30. Okay, but if you remove this line, then only 10 you will get. So first it will take next, then it will take next. So I'm just not returning the value, I just showing that object, every object. So you can see done 10, done false and value 10. That means that object, means that iteration is not done yet. Okay, so now you can say it will. So first done false, that means that iteration is not done yet. Then done false, again it will not done, it is not done yet. Again false, but last one is true, that means that iteration is done. So when that function will get the return property, that means that function is completed that execution. So when that time you will get this done should be true. This is the function generator. Okay, so this is the function generator. And another thing, So let's create a program with function generator. So I'm creating one Fibonacci series with function generator, like same syntax, like function start, then Fibonacci. So I'm giving like Fibo. Okay, so we are let current equal to 0, then let next equal to 10. Okay. So it will return 0 to 10. Up to 0 to 10, how many Fibonacci series is there? It will give all the results. So I'm running one loop like while true. Like I'm creating another variable like let reset equal to yield current. So current comma next equal to next comma next plus current. So like if that reset is there, so that means that current should be 0 and next should be 1. Now I'm creating one sequence like Fibo. I'm calling this method over there. Now running console.log like Fibo dot next dot value. Means I need to show only the value. So copy paste. So now let's run. Fibo.next is not a function. Okay. Let's check. Sorry, this is a sequence. Because I stored this method in this variable, right? So now you can see like 0, then 10, 0 plus 10, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 50, 30, 80, 80 plus 50, 10. So up to 10 means number. Actually, how many result you will get? This is the 10 result you will get. So this is the thing. So this is the object iteration. Like I'm giving like current value is 0 and next value is 10. So 0 to 10. So I'm just reset one that yield card. So it will return first 0. I'm first returning 0. Then what I'm doing, first I'm just swapping and just adding the next element with the current element. Okay. And then what I will just, if that reset is 0, means not 0. If that reset is there, reset means that card is there, then that card should be 0 and next should be 1. Like that way it will run the loop and it will give the result. So this is actual function generator. Like I'm giving here like true. Okay. So let's see what will happen. I'm clearing the console. You can see it will start again 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, like this way. Okay, so true means it's coming from 1. Okay. So this is the function generator. If you create one function generator, it will give always as a iterable format. It will get always iteration. Okay, so this is the function generator. Now I'm talking about the bind method. So what is bind? Okay, I'm creating two objects like let a equal to name Peter a21 function it will take one variable like v. I'm console log here, like console.log. So what is bind? So bind method returns a new function when invoked has its this state to a specific value. Okay. So when you pass a method, an object is to another function as a callback, and that this is lost. So that's why we are using that bind method. So where I'm creating one method like console log, and then this dot name, that means Peter, is a good, then v. Okay, same thing. I'm creating another one, like now it's b, and it is Harry. Okay, now I'm just bind these two objects. So I'm creating one another variable like output equal to a dot run dot bind. A dot run means I just bind these things with this method. So dot bind a dot run means this thing dot bind with this one. So b, first argument it will take b, and another argument it will take this value, this function argument value. So I'm just writing good, no, player. Okay. Now just run this method like output. So run this. So you can see Harry is a good player. So that means I'm just calling this method, but it will return these things. So just this is the bind. So I'm just trying to bind this thing with this method, means this object method with these things. So that's why you can also change this thing also, like run. This is a run one player. That's why I'm giving the run, and this is also you can see run b. Still this will work. Okay, so that doesn't matter the key. It only matters this is the binding. This the two functions actually bind, means this is actually replaced by this one, means override. This is a kind of, you can say, overriding things. So this run method actually invoked. So that invoked, this is the actual thing. So this bind method creates a new function when invoked has this sets to a provided value. And this is also allows an object to borrow a method from another object without making a copy of that method. Okay, so, and this is known as function borrowing in JavaScript. This is the function borrowing, you can say. Okay, so if you like this video, so just click on the like button, and if you want more this type of video, just subscribe my channel and click on that bell icon, then you will always notified when I will upload new videos. Okay, and if you have any suggestion and if you want any type of videos from my end, just comment below, and if you will get any question, any doubt, then also just comment below. I will obviously answer those. Thank you everyone.